Alrighty, so here we are back with the next episode of our Tropico 6 series, where we're going through and completing all the various missions. In today's episode, we're on to, this is now, I suppose, episode number 2 on mission number 4, Chocolate Factory. And of course, we're playing on the hard difficulty. In the last episode, we set up a pretty decent little island. Everything's looking pretty smooth. So, let's get into it. Alrighty. So, here we are. And the island's looking really quite good. Let's go ahead and press play for just a moment. Now, set the Constitution on labor policy to a life's work. Research labor policy. This is not gonna happen. Maybe it will happen. Labor policy. So we researched labor policy. Now we need to change the Constitution, which luckily we can, I think. No. A life's work. Oh, we can. Cool. Okay, so you always need to deal with your... You always need to deal with your, ultimatums that are coming through. You never really want them to go all the way through because you'll end up losing a lot of support very quickly. And, like, it'll leave a bad taste in your Tropican's mouth for a long time, so you definitely always want to be dealing with that. Okay. Things are looking up around here. Lots and lots of goods, lots and lots of cars driving around, lots and lots of production. Let's max out the budget on this theater, of course. Same thing with this clinic. We can get both the upgrades. Let's see what else is going on around here. Not a whole lot. We have a mine over here. Okay. Now let's check in on the population. We have a lot of vacant jobs. So it's probably in our best interest to sort of wait for a while here. A fish farm, nice. So we should probably build a second fish farm because with the fisherman's wharf you get both fish and shellfish, but with a fish farm you only get one or the other. So as you can see, we can change the resource here, and right now it's on fish. We could change it to shellfish, but I think it would be better for us to simply build a whole new fish farm for that. So we'll give it a bit of time here. Let's check in on trade deals. We're selling our cocoa, but I reckon that most of our cocoa is actually getting... No, not most of it. So we will be able to complete that trade deal. But something important is, like, say we're producing cocoa or chocolate, and that takes cocoa and sugar. You wouldn't really want to try and export one of these goods that you're using to produce the other good. Reason being is that there's a high probability that you'll never really get the trade deal off because you're consuming all of these goods before you could trade them. But luckily we have like an overabundance of cocoa plantations and sugar plantations, so it should be fine. Let's see if we can find anything else. It would be really nice if we could find an export for our chocolate. We also want one for leather and lumber, I believe. I believe we have a lumber mill set up somewhere. Maybe not though. Maybe I should go ahead and set one down then. Pretty cheap industry building, and we have plenty of goods for the production. So let's go ahead and slap it down here. We have like 4 logging camps, I think. A number of mines is really good. And we still have this banana plantation up here. I feel like I should do something with this area kind of soon. Maybe even just build like a little bit of a town up here. Maybe we can move both of the fish farms up here. That could be kind of neat. I think that's what we're going to do. 21k, so we have 1,300 cocoa being sold, which is actually right around enough to fulfill that trade route. Don't tell me it's really close. It is really close. So we have like 100 cocoa that we need to sell. That's fine though. And in roughly 4 months we get new trade deals, so let's give it a bit of time here. Lots and lots of money. We're still producing plenty of chocolate. A hotel near the embassy. Yes, lots and lots of cars moving around. Let's go ahead and actually set up a second embassy. Can set that one up here. And we're still friends with the Eastern Bloc, and whenever you're going with a peaceful island like the island we have here, we have pacifist state. First off, it's gonna give this constitution decision here. It'll increase the standing with all superpowers by 10. So usually the standing is around 50 if nothing else is going on, but we have ours naturally sitting at 60, but we can't build a military. So this means two things. One, we can't defend ourselves against foreign superpowers, so we should try and be friends with all of them. And we can't defend ourselves against rebellion, so we need to make sure that rebellion is at an all-time low. Let's get a nice little shot of our chocolate factory. Looking pretty good. Cool. And now we have another embassy. We can invite the Western powers. Not sure if a lot of people knew this, but you can actually invite all of the superpowers that are available to you. So with the modern times era, you can have 5 embassies and all of them can be what's it called?
I've got a problem, Presidente.
Sabotage the Eastern Bloc. We don't have a commando garrison, that's fine though. You can invite all the superpowers and have everyone be your friend, which is a pretty good deal. Let's go ahead and increase the efficiency on a lumber mill. Typically you want your industry buildings to match, like their efficiency, to match the efficiency of your production buildings. But in this case we have a lot of extra lumber mills. We have like twice as many as we need. So I'm fine with increasing the efficiency on this lumber mill for now. Okay. Again, checking out this. So we need more homes eventually, but we're doing alright for jobs. Lots of aluminum being sold. Lots of leather here. We got new trade deals just now, so that's good. And what you can even do is do like one trade deal to one superpower and one trade deal to another. So real quick, let's see if we can get any imports. We can import uranium. Let's go ahead and do that. That seems fine. 22k coming in, very good. Let's go into ×2 for now. We need more chocolate to be produced quicker. We have enough cocoa and sugar plantations to actually get a total of, we want soil degradation to stay low, so we might build a couple more manure spreaders. Hopefully we don't really need to, but eventually we probably will. So we would have had 12,000 more dollars, but we imported 1,000 units of uranium. As you can see, that's worth 12,000, so we'll make 12,000 on the next rotation of a ship coming through. But real quick, let's actually go through and construct yet another chocolate factory. We have everything we need for it, so we might as well. I like to set things up to look nice, but it's not always like feasible. But I think we can do one here, and then I kind of want to do another one over here. Yes, that's what we'll do. That will look pretty good. And then just for like making it look good, let's do this. Cool. Now we have 2 chocolate factories, a bunch of uranium that's going to be sold, and or no, we'll have 3 chocolate factories. That's really good. Let's go ahead and control click the max budget. This means that the factories that are being constructed now will already start on the max budget. That's very good.
Ultimo opened your factory today, Presidente. He used chocolate scissors to cut a red licorice ribbon. It took 3 hours.
But we're in business, my friend. Let us shake hands in an overbearingly firm manner. Additionally, if you're interested, I can procure you some cheap palm oil. The trick is to buy the non-sustainable stuff. Okay. They say the cost is in acres of rainforest, and that sounds like a bargain to me. Okay.
Presidente, we're in the chocolate business. Now to give Wonkmeister the competition of a lifetime.
Cool. Consumers are highly discerning. They've been trained to appraise a value proposition by watching adverts from birth, so we've got to be smart. our branding. The people of Tropico have been chocolatiers for thousands of years. How's that for a marketing story? So cool, we're actually already constructing our third chocolate factory, and we'll be able to very quickly make 10,000 chocolate, I hope. Cool, cool, cool. Let's go and check the efficiency of these buildings over here. And I do want to quickly check in on soil quality. It is going down, but hopefully it stays up. That's all we can hope for. So boom, just like that, we have our third chocolate factory. Now we just need to export 10,000 units of chocolate. Very good, 42,000 coming in.
I'm sure the good citizens
Allow everyone to vote freely. And it would be really nice to find a chocolate export. Now before we make it to the next set of trade routes in 4 months, I would like to get the relation with both of these superpowers up very high. So let's go ahead and go through and see if there's anything that we can do for them. Boats, cigars, coconut, gold, hides, jewelry, leather to America. That's good. We'll take the 26% on max volume. That's good. And let's go ahead and do boats to the Eastern Bloc. Let's go ahead and do, I suppose, the middle one here. That's good. And because we are going to be exporting boats, it's going to be in our best interest to build at least one shipyard. And like always, one shipyard requires one lumber mill requires 2 logging camps. And so we should have plenty of goods being produced in order to supply the shipyard. And so that'll be good as time goes on. And with those 2 trade deals locked in, we maxed out the relation with the Eastern Bloc as well as the Western powers. We also have a customs office on the max budget, fully staffed on stimulate exports. So as soon as we make it to the next trade deals, hopefully we find a chocolate trade deal. That's all we're hoping for.
the election is a
We win our election. Go ahead and pause.
According to El Presidente,
No
this
chocolate.
was the single greatest and most unforgettable political victory in Tropico's history. But we are sure the palace is just being modest.
But anyways, as we can see, we've maxed out the relation with both superpowers, and we also have the customs office, which means that all of these exports are on plus 26%. Once you make it into the modern times area, you can get even higher trade deals, and there's like all sorts of other little things that you can do to get these numbers up really, really high. And we're sitting on plus 26 for anything that we want to trade, which is really good. So let's go ahead and maybe do aluminum. And I suppose nickel. Nickel seems good. Yes, let's go ahead and buy a trade license, buy another one. And then let's go ahead and do the nickel. Wait, let's double check, make sure we're actually producing nickel. So you can do to figure out is go to here, go to your almanac, no, your overlays, and then the resources, and it'll show you all the different mining deposits. So we're actually not producing nickel. So good thing we checked. We are producing aluminum though. So let's go and lock in the aluminum deal to the Eastern Bloc. Let's do the maxed out volume, that's fine. And then for the other one, we don't really have anything too good right now. We do have some sugar, but we're probably going to use all of that. We can just do a banana deal, or even just a coal deal. Let's do the minimum, like the lowest budget, or lowest volume coal deal, that's fine. We could have also done iron, but I don't think there's actually iron being produced. Chocolate factories, very good. Shipyards, let's leave it on this budget here. 31,000 just rolled in, very, very nice. And we just need to export chocolate now, so we just need to leave it in ×4 and slowly build up our island as stuff comes along. So now what we can do is pause it and then go to residential occupancy to find out where we need to build more housing. And typically, if an area is all green, you probably need some more housing. So let's go ahead and construct 2 like half neighborhoods here. Let's go ahead and turn on urban development. And we can just get some more housing. So let's do just like this. That's what I'm thinking. That looks good to me. And let's throw in some quick parks. Cool. And that should hopefully hold us over for a while, but we could probably even go a little bit further and build just a couple more. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Thinking like this. And throw in a couple more parks, of course. Local beauty is going down because pollution's definitely building up. If we come and check, as we can see, pollution's up to like the 40s. It's starting to turn yellow. And pollution, of course, decreases nearby beauty. And so as we can see, the beauty in this area is getting very atrociously bad. But there's not a whole lot we can do for that. Typically, what I would like to do in a situation like this is actually make it to the modern times era. And then construct up a number of waste treatment facilities, which are very, very good at getting rid of a lot of pollution very quickly. Boats, oil, fish, meat, milk, good. 6 months we can see if we get lucky and get a chocolate export. Should be really good. Let's decrease the efficiency of all of our chocolate factories just for now. You know, like a $19 a month wage is really good. On top of that, it'll slow down our cocoa and sugar consumption, which is good for us. Means we won't be chewing through it quite so fast. Let's go and check in on soil degradation. Want to make sure that it's not too high. As we can see, it's actually going down in this area, but it's actually getting pretty bad over here. So let's actually go ahead and construct up another whole set of manure spreaders, sort of like the exact same, and we can just quick build these up. Might as well get them up now. Max out their budget, and let's go ahead and do both upgrades. I think 2.75k. We don't have enough more for it right now, but that's fine. So plenty of manure spreaders and plenty of goods to be produced, so that should really help out. And we're probably going to need even more manure than what we're already producing, so let's go through and construct up a couple more ranches. We could do cattle ranches here, but we could also do some sheep, maybe even a pig or a llama ranch. Let's do a goat ranch here and here. Screw it. That's fine. We'll just quick build these, get them out of the way now. Turn off allow local consumption, of course. Change these to pasture prohibition. Yeah, that's all looking good. Let's go ahead and move this goat ranch over here as well. This frees up a little bit of space for an entire additional little neighborhood here. So let's quickly put that in. Surround it with a road.
Look left. Look right. Statistically, every one of those people could be a spy. Be vigilant.
Cool.
And report all strange activities, especially from family members.
Big oof. We're looking for chocolate. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. So we didn't get it again. Wow, that's crazy. Still sitting on 26% deals, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and buy another trade license now, just so we can lock in a trade if we get one. Let's decrease the budget on all of the housing down to 58s is fine. Typically what I like to do is to try and keep each of these happinesses above the Caribbean happiness. So as we can see, Caribbean happiness is 51. So we want to make sure that our housing is at least above 51 housing quality. 25k just went out. Let's wait the next 4 months and see if we can get a good chocolate deal. Cool, we're not running into any issues with our chocolate. If all of our chocolate factories are full, that's whenever we'll put this on the max budget. But until then, we're leaving it where it is. 20k chocolate, 2,200 units of chocolates going out. Let's see if we can get a good deal right before we sell it. Still no chocolate. That's crazy. Cars are up though. But no chocolate, which really is quite sad. But I make like 50k here. 55k. Yeah, and as we can see, we're still running into some production issues, so we'll leave these where they are. The coal trade route is finished. So I would like another trade route to the Allies. Or not the Allies, the Western Bloc. Western powers. Nickel, we can do planks to them, that's good. Max out the budget, or the volume. And that means that for the rest of this run, we should be selling planks at a really good deal. That probably wasn't that good of an idea though, because we are producing ships, which is, kind of whatever. Wonder if we'll even... Yeah, that was actually a really bad idea. But it's okay. We can go ahead and throw down yet another lumber mill then, to sort of help with it. I don't really want to build too many industry buildings next to agricultural buildings, so we'll build this one over here, a ways off. Having 2 lumber mills should help us with getting that trade deal done. Let's go ahead and throw up just a couple more logging camps to help produce the necessary logs for that. Let's do, I'm thinking 2 for each lumber mill should be good. Cool. That should work out rather quite well for us. So we should have an overabundance of planks, which should slowly filter its way down into our dock and start helping us get that trade deal done. Not that we really even need the trade deal to be done, it's just the planks are going for way more than usual, so that's very nice for us. New trade deal is 5 months away. Iron, cocoa. Let's go ahead and go into trade, and we can go to goods and prices, and then we can find cocoa, and let's turn this off. We don't want to be selling our cocoa whenever our chocolate factories need it. Same thing with our sugar. We want to make sure that these stay here. So as we can see, there's cocoa in the dock, and they won't sell this. It'll always stay here. And if a chocolate factory needs more cocoa, then it'll be there for us. And we did the same thing with our sugar. Chocolate, again, good. Let's wait the next month. See if we get a good trade deal here for chocolate. No? Again, no. So whenever this happens, it's really unfortunate, but not a whole lot that we can do about it. I'm kind of thinking we should set up another sugar plantation or 2. Quickly, let's see what our population is looking like. It's looking fine. So let's set up, I'm thinking, 2 new sugar plantations. We're kind of scuffed for space right now, though.
Future shock.
Ooh, we could build them over here.
Canal Uno has determined it is impossible for technology to change so fast that humans couldn't handle it. What a relief.
Okay, so we're gonna do 2 chocolate, sorry, not chocolate, but sugar plantations here. And then let's go ahead and actually start building up a little town over here. Cool. So, like always, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just not enough there. We can do that though. Okay. No, first things first, parking deck. Want to make sure there's a parking deck here. There is. And then let's go ahead and set up their very own grocery. Here, we can get them a clinic real quick. We can get them a church real quick. And then really just housing after that. Let's go through and start constructing up some housing. And we've run out of money, that's fine though. 60k just came in. Very good to see. And we'll just give it a bit of time before we go through and continue constructing stuff out here. So now we have 3 little towns, 1 major one, and plenty of production. Let's actually go through and quick build these plantations here. And they're also probably going to need their very own bit of manure spreaders. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Can do one here and then one here, I suppose. Quick build those as well. Max out their budgets. Let's get all the upgrades for all of our manure spreaders. Why not? And this one can actually go on concentrated spray. That's fine. Grocery, max out budget. Parking deck, max out budget. Clinic, max out budget, both upgrades. All of this housing, will drop it by 1 budget. And we're also going to need a bit of poor housing in this area as well. Go ahead and slap this down, quick build it. Max out its budget, that's fine. Now quickly, let's see, 2 months we can get new deals. Wonder if you can construct on this. No, that's sad. It'd be cool if you could, because then you could build something like a telepheric station and have it like deliver people to and from this little island. A nuclear program, who's upset with us?
Have you had a flush of the vapors? Your decisions have the whiff of lunacy about them.
Alright, well that's really annoying, but maybe we can get a nuclear program down quick enough. It's really expensive and it also takes a lot of electricity, but we don't want this to go through. Maybe the broker can help us out.
Came up. Nothing illegal. Well,
14 days, let's see.
Proven to break any laws. Would any of these be
Stage of distraction, perfect. Cool. Now we gotta do is wait for this to sort of go down a bit and then we can like get rid of this. Let's see why they're upset. 0 emissions, and then houses. Building up houses makes the industrialists upset. That's annoying. Trade deals. Chocolate. Still no chocolate. That's crazy. Maybe it's something to do with the mission is kind of what I'm thinking. Well, we're still exporting chocolate, which is good at least. And soon we should have enough sugar for all of these so that they don't really run into issues with that anymore. We just need more people on the island, so let's actually go ahead and build up a pirate cove. Let's actually place it over here, I suppose. Quick build it.
Tropico is proud to welcome its new privateers and stresses that it's categorically not piracy when it's sanctioned by the state.
Max out the budget. Get the upgrade, change the work mode. Let's actually hire in 3 new workers just to guarantee that we're in a good spot whenever the next ship shows up. So our support is starting to tank. The reason is that our happiness is starting to go down, as you can see. So let's actually go through and increase the budget on all of the housing. And we're going to want to start really pushing up our happiness numbers. So we can go to the churches, increase their budget. That's 75. We just need to make sure that there's enough of them around. Let's go ahead and stage this distraction now.
I'd never count.
$15,000, that's good. Housing, job, happiness, liberty, crime, safety, faith should start going up. And then healthcare should be good as well. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not. Let's go over here and start doing some rescue raids. Let's do 2 for now. Let's build up some clinics on well, probably just in the main island here. How many clinics do we have? I think we have 2 here. No, we only have 1. That's a bit of an issue. So let's actually go through, see if we can build this road down like this. We can. Nice. And let's go ahead and build up. We can do, I guess, 2 clinics here. Let's do 1 here. And 1 there, I suppose. They're going to need some parks. Let's go ahead and quick build them. Max out their budgets, get all the upgrades, that should be good. So hopefully that really starts to help out with our support there. Another reason support could have went down is because we were making certain factions upset. So ideally we would actually push everyone away from the industrialist faction because we're going to be building mostly houses. Alternatively, we could just slowly build the houses so that they're not too upset all the time. But it would be nice to push everyone towards the environmentalist. Because we are building a lot of parks. Manure spreaders kind of helped out for now, but that's going to go down, and we're not going to be building manure spreaders all the time. But yes. Cool. Zero emissions as well. That's making the industrialists kind of upset. But everything's looking pretty good. So let's go ahead and continue on. Now I believe still we're running into issues with the sugar. The sugar is like our main issue. It's probably because no one's working in these yet. Yeah, that's really it. Yeah, we just need more people moving onto the island. Sooner rather than later would be good. Another fire. Do we even have a fire station? I hope we do. We don't have a fire station, I don't think. Major oversight. Let's go ahead and build fire stations on each of the islands real quick. Oh, we don't even have it unlocked. Build one here. One here. And there. Perfect. So let's go through and throw in some parks amongst all these neighborhoods here. That looks good. Right here we can throw in, honestly we could throw in another house. I think that'll be better than another park. So let's do that. And in front of this flop house, let's go ahead and do something like this, I think. And then we can do something like this on this side. Cool. Things are looking good. Support's slowly starting to cruise back up. We should probably build another construction office around here as well, just so that we never really have to worry about it too much, but there we go. Let's make sure the budget is maxed out for all our plantations. And yeah, things are looking alright. Trade deals, chocolate? Still no chocolate. Yeah, I have a feeling that it's gotta be because of like the missions that we're doing.
Presidente focus groups
Hey.
tell us that people don't want 1,000-year-old chocolate. I fired my marketing department. Again.
Even so, we sold our target number of bars. Problem is, Wonkmeister doubled his sales from last year. He attached "No DDT in Me" stickers to all of his bars and caught the zeitgeist. Clever. We're gonna have to stretch our stretch goals like taffy next time around. 10,000 Swiss bank money's nice.
Focus the focus groups, Presidente. We need to, and I quote, move out of Squaresville and get hip to be it, Daddy-O.
Nice. I think that means that the Tropico brand is old-fashioned, Presidente. We need to modernize everything. We can't rub Wonkmeister's nose in the chalk he's selling until Tropico catches up with the rest of the world. Do whatever you have to do, Presidente.
Now that the war is over, Presidente, we finally have a chance to demonstrate your unlimited greatness to the world. I am so excited.
Now I'm curious. We can either do one of these two is going to be the quickest. Borrowing a major international landmark typically takes like, I don't know, a while. We could build a tropical paradise that's like really good money. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
The greatest nation.
Cool.
Are
So
you
now,
suspicious about your neighbor? You should be.
You
Traitors to
should be.
Tropico lurk in every corner. Be vigilant. Report anti-tropican behavior immediately.
so let's actually find a nice little area for tourism. I suppose over here, yes. So let's go ahead and put this here, and let's actually relocate all of our logging camps. Yeah, that's gonna probably work out best. There we go. And now what we gotta do is drag a road down like this, all the way down through all of these, and then to there. And then let's go ahead and move this lumber mill out of the way. Cool. Now let's go through, demolish up all these roads. Construct this down like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So now, quickly what I want to do is to go through and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go through and build up this entire area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. 4, 5. And we'll just sort of stretch the roads down as far as they can in every direction like they were being built up anyways. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, look at that. Cool. So now we have this area up here. And what we can do is actually start building up some tourism. So let's go ahead and slap in a handful of hotels around. That looks good to me. And then we're going to need some sort of entertainment for them all. So let's start with, I suppose, a casino. Right there seems like a good spot. And we're also going to need lots of electricity for this. So let's max out the budget on the power plant. And we're also going to, how much electricity is it going to cost to get all of this? 260. Let's do this. All the housing out here is going to need, oh, we don't have enough money. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. That's really bad, actually. Let's put this on high priority. Get that done first, and then we can go through, do the hotels, and then we can do the casino. Trade chocolate yet? No. Wow. 3 months. Maybe we'll get it on the next one. With the addition of lots of tourism coming in, we'll be able to really make a lot of money though, so that'll be really nice. Just very consistent money. And so, as you can see, we're like losing a lot of money every month, and imagine if that wasn't the case, if we were making a lot of money every month. 30k, it's because all this cocoa. So let's actually go into trade. Let's find cocoa, and let's actually start exporting the cocoa. That's fine. Chocolate deal? No. Such. With our little bit of money, let's go ahead and throw in a real quick substation. Let's build these guys a substation as well. And now the entire island should be electrified. Yep. The casino is the major thing that we're going to need electricity for, at least for now. Milk logs, cocoa planks, good. So we should make this actual 30k next time around. Let's increase the budget on our dock, just so that the ship shows up more often. And now we have lots of people on the island, very, very good to see. Let's max out the budget on these, switch them all to Hotel Camarote, and this means that first off, people will make a well-off wage and they'll want to work here, but also that, what's it called, the housing quality will go up, which means that eventually we should have a pretty decent little, what's it called, a pretty decent, I forget what you called it, the thing where, like, we can go to here, our tourist rating. For now it's 0, and we gotta wait until tourists actually leave the island to give us a rating. So only 10 are gonna show up at a time, but as soon as we get a decent tourist rating, like 50 at least, or even like 40, then a lot of tourists will start showing up, which will be really, really good for us. Let's go through and max out the budget on all the housing and see if we can electrify the rest. Yes, we can. So now, if we zoom in, let's see what it is now. 96. So that'll really help out with support. Lots of people should be pretty happy with that. The industrialists are the ones that are always becoming really upset. So maybe what we can do is start propagandizing people away from that faction. We could build this around here. Yes. Let's go ahead and quickly demolish up all of this. Oh no, didn't mean to do that to the road. Let's press play for just a moment and let's build a newspaper here. Let's go and quick build it. Max out the budget and let's switch this to... Oh, we need to research it. Let's switch this to Earth and Wind. Citizens living in the vicinity of the newspaper have a 25% chance to shift their political view towards the environmentalist faction every time they rest. Perfect. So now all we gotta do is do this to each of our little populations. So let's move on to the next one. We can build this one all the way down here. And we'll still reach everyone. And then just the last area right here. Or even right here. Let's quick build this one because it's so far away from everything. Max out their budgets and Earth and Wind. Cool. The environmentalist faction's really the only one that we want to be pushing people towards because the industrialists hate us for some reason. Hopefully our tourism doesn't make the environmentalists upset. It might. They don't like the newspaper, but they don't care about the hotels, so we're looking good. We do need to build some housing around here though. Eventually. Check out the population. Lots of homeless families for some reason. Even though we have plenty of housing available. 28k coming in. What about our trade routes? Planks? We are slowly filling in the planks. We could get rid of that one though. Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. No chocolate. Unfortunate. Let's go ahead and max out the budget on the tourist port just so that it shows up quicker. And let's get the upgrade flour lay dispenser. And we should wait just a bit of time before building up more, what's it called? Hotels, just a little bit. Let's go ahead and build them a cabaret. Let's go ahead and build them a cocktail bar. Like that. And let's throw in a quick park here. And then let's build some housing up around these. We don't have urban development, do we? No, we can't even afford it. Let's wait to build the housing then. We have firefighters everywhere, but I don't want to give them too much money. So let's bring everyone down one budget. Yes. Another tourist showed up. Tourist ship showed up. That's good. But we're only making 10 per time that they show up, so not amazing. Let's max out the budget here and put this on tourist only as well. Whoa, a freighter just showed up and we're still in the negative. We're losing a lot of money for some reason. Something's costing us a lot of money and our support is going down. Oh, you know what it must be? It must be all the housing. Let's decrease the budget once. Yeah, I wonder what is the issue here? Yeah, as you can see, we went below and now we're climbing back up. Okay. They need fun happiness and faith happiness, so we should build another church or two at some point soon. And just some more stuff for them to enjoy, to have fun doing. So we should build... How's this one doing? This theater's doing alright. We need a theater here, and then we'll build something else over here for them. Wow, 64k, okay. Let's build something for these people to enjoy here. Let's do a restaurant. Suppose that's good. Yeah, I guess we can put it here. Then we can throw in a park in front of it. Let's go on over here and build these guys on up the very first theater. I like that spot. And then over here for these guys, let's build them first off a church. A new church would do well, I think. I guess there's a good spot. And then what else do we need? Another fun building for them. So let's build these guys up a restaurant as well. And then we can maybe let's do the fun fair pier, I suppose. Someone wanted us to build it a while back. So let's go ahead and get that done. And we can just build a snazzy little road coming up this way. And there's room for a park here. Is there room for a park in front of the church? No, but maybe a small one. Yes. Cool. And that should really help out with our support. Let's go through, max out the budget on the churches, max out the budget on the theaters. We'll max out the budget on the funfair pier. Funfair piers are a really nice building because they'll get you a really good,
The citizens are demanding.
let's deliver an amazing speech. Let's see, I guess we can do the faith happiness, praise a faction. Let's praise the environmentalist, blame no one, promise nothing, deliver the speech.
for our comrades. We even had cake to...
Let's take the 5K.
Tropico. Some call it the Valley of the Shadow of Despair, but to me it is the Valley of the Shadow of my home. Our spirits cannot be broken, so rise, O Tropico, and despair.
Would any of these be of interest to you?
Cool.
It's all strictly
So-
above board, of course.
With the funfair pier research, we can change this to extra round, and we're getting 94 service quality, which is really good, and children like coming to this, so we got something for children to come visit. The theater is for everyone, and then the restaurant's for everyone as well. Let's max out the budget on those. And yes, we're probably going to have to do something to increase our, what's it called, support. Oh, look at that, it's starting to go up really quickly. That's good. That's all we could have asked for. Let's check in on the population. Lots of vacant jobs, a handful of homeless families. So let's go ahead and get urban development. And let's zoom in and build up some housing around here. And of course, throw in some parks. Cool. Very good to see. So now the tourists are starting to show up here. And once these buildings are absolutely full, that's whenever you'll start making a lot of money off of them. Tourist only, max out budget. Like real quick, I'll show you. If we leave it on not for tourist only, we're only making $20 every time someone shows up. But if we put this on tourist only, we're making $120 every time someone shows up. So you can imagine if this building's constantly full, that's just a lot of money cruising in for us. Tourists, no matter their wealth level, they can always use parking decks. So let's go ahead and build one over here. And then we're also probably going to need at least one bit of poor housing. Let's go ahead and do that there. And likewise, we can just throw in some parks. And I suppose that looks fine. Cool. So now all we gotta do is wait for tourists to leave. And then that'll mean that a lot of tourists will show up. Like as we can see, not every hotel is full. But the second that the first bit of tourists leave, after that, tourists will like show up very, very, very fast. So let's go ahead and build, another parking deck down here right next to the dock. People leaving yet? Yeah, tourists showed up. See, they're 138. So now we have lots and lots of tourists. They need to get settled in. Let's go ahead and quick build this. Max out the budget. Once they get settled in, then they'll start filling into all of our entertainment buildings that we're constructing for them. So, like, let's watch the casino here. And it should, hopefully very soon, start filling in. It might not, though. There is other things that tourists will probably want to go do instead. No, yeah, just like that. Boom. So that's really good. The cabaret probably has some people in it. Cocktail bar has some people in it. Very good. Oh, no. Produce furniture. We'll accept it. We're not going to do it, but we'll accept it for now. And this means, now that we are starting to get lots of tourists on the island, let's build just a bunch of extra hotels. Cool, that looks good to me. Let all that get built up, build some more housing out here, and just a couple more entertainment buildings. Let's go ahead and build a restaurant, and kind of want to do one more thing. Let's look at luxury entertainment. We could do a nightclub. That's really expensive though. What would probably be better is to actually build up a radio station that is influencing all of these new buildings, because if we get the upgrade for it, of course, then it's going to increase all of our buildings out here by 5. Let's put all of the hotels on higher priority. I'd rather get them done first before anything else. More tourists on the island means more money on the island. Another tourist ship showed up,
I'm
and
sure the good citizens of Tropico.
I reckon we won't lose it, so we'll leave it for now. Max out budget, Hotel Camarote. Hotel Camarote, it gives you more space, so that's why we're doing that. And now all the hotels are flying up. So now this area is going to start raking in money. As we can see, the casino's already, well, it's only netted us 1k, but you can imagine how that's going to be once it's like completely full. What is this? A restaurant? Let's throw in yet another parking deck here.
That was a close one, Presidente. Apparently, some citizens need to be reminded just how much they love you.
Cool. And then we can probably go through and build up some additional housing. Cool. And of course, let's go through and throw down just a bunch of parks. Cool. Make sure all of these are maxed out with Hotel Camarote. Let's max this out. Let's go research the restaurant. Reason being is that we can switch its work mode to kids menu, which increases the fee. And normally, like, you wouldn't care too much about that, right? Like a 25% fee increase, 20%, I think it's 20%. 25% fee increase on $18 is like not that big of a deal, right? But on $105, that is a big deal. We can also get freezers for all of these, 30 megawatts. Let's go ahead and do that. A little bit of money as well. And let's put, what do I have the housing on? It's all on the second to highest budget, so let's do that for everything. Cool. So now all the children tourists are going to want to show up here. Let's look at the casino. Casino, not quite full yet. The radio station finished. Let's get music all day. Max out the budget, and let's go ahead and research that as well. Radio station. And we can start moving everyone towards the environmentalist faction as well. So we'll have a lot of people moving towards the environmentalist faction, and that'll be good. What we can do is there's an edict called Happy Meat. This will increase environmentalist standing by 15, so we'll give it a bit of time. We want to influence a bit more people towards this faction, and then we'll go ahead and do that. And also it would make the industrialists really upset if we did that, and anytime you go below 20 faction standing, that's when you get an ultimatum, so we'll just wait. 40k, very good, very snazzy. And now we can see the casino is completely full. So let's go ahead and go and research it. Research the casino.
I know the military understands the
We're going to have to make the militarists a bit upset. But the thing about the casino is if you change it to double or nothing, it doubles the upkeep, the fee, and the wages. So technically, a casino on double or nothing means that it's pretty much 2 casinos. And you're also making twice as much money, right? So that's really good. I would only ever change it if it's like always full though. So there's that. Can we build up any, what's it called? We could build up a nuclear power plant. That'd probably be a good idea. And as you can see, we're, oh, look at that, we made it.
Such a popular tourist destination. We have run out of itchy beach towels and half-chewed tiny cocktail umbrellas. Success!
Good.
Presidente, the Cold War is over. The future is now present, and the present will presently pass into the past.
With the Cold
Cool.
War over, the future is bright. Possibly bright orange? We ask an expert.
Let's do paid healthcare, and we can also do privacy rights. Why do we have global market economy? They gave us this for free, and I have a feeling it's maybe has something to do with the mission. So we're going to do international trade partnership. That's the one that probably makes the most sense. And let's confirm the
The
changes.
modern world has no time for morality, Prez, so we can exploit as we export. We're going to need a lot of corn syrup.
Cool. But we can only sell as much as our market supports, so we'll need trade routes with superpowers. Wonkmeister's already in bed with the global bigwigs, but I'm sure we can pitch some offers that he'd never think of. Fulfill at least 3 out of the 5 chocolate trade contracts, and then we win the game. So let's go ahead and do that. So fulfill export trade route with China for chocolate.
Presidente, you are alone? Nobody is listening? We must talk chocolate with special ingredients.
Wonkmeister refuses to make chocolate as the Russian people prefer it. If you wish to do so, you will require infrastructure of a pharmaceutical nature. I mean drugs. In the chocolate. It makes the bars taste good, and the people more pliable. Okay, so have a pharmaceutical company. This is mission, like, special, I think. Like, I don't think activate work mode special chocolate for at least 1 chocolate factory. I don't think that that's ever a possibility. Produce 2,000 special chocolate. Reward new export special trade route with Russia. This one we just get $8,000. Let's go ahead and accept that.
Wonkmeister. Ah, yes. Logistical problems, Presidente. Look. Wonkmeister has filled this form in with a blue pen. Quelle horreur.
We have rules, Presidente, and it seems that Wonkmeister plays fast and loose with such things. If I can see evidence of quality in your production methods, it will be my pleasure to award you the trade route. So all we gotta do is invite the European Union to the embassy and have an average job happiness of above 54. Cool. Easy peasy.
Hey there, pal. I hear you want to compete with Wonkmeister. Fine by me, but he's not your only competition. Americans thrive on competition.
You ever taste American candy? Best chocolate in the world, pal. None of that milky goodness crap. It's just sugar mixed with sugar, topped with sugar. You've got no chance. Anyhow, what would help me out is more guns. And then we'll see. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that as well.
The ennui. I could distract myself easily with a chocolatey treat, but such pleasure is transitory. And then what? More chocolate?
Presidente, I appreciate the candor of your candy. You make a blunt, honest, low-quality bar. This wrapper was apparently designed by a child lacking a full set of crayons. But that means nothing to me. As long as we're friends, our trade route is open. Abuse it as you must. Okay. So now, let's do all of these things. First and foremost, let's go ahead and get the right to bear arms. And then we needed to increase the job quality of the island. A real easy way to do that is to simply turn on mandatory siesta. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we can activate the right to arms. Cool. Pharmaceutical company. Let's go ahead and build the pharmaceutical company, then we have the oil for it. Very expensive. It costs 80 electricity, which we might not have. No, we don't. We're going to need more electricity, so first let's go ahead and build another power plant. That will be priority number 1. Suppose down here if we can fit it. Not really. Maybe here? Yes, we are running out of space. I suppose we can build it up here. And then let's try and relocate this banana plantation somewhere else. Suppose out here is good enough. Cool.
Nuclear weapons. Do they still have a place in our lives? Or are they simply objects of Cold War nostalgia?
So we are working our way towards the pharmaceutical company. Fulfill export trade route with China. I have a feeling... Oh, man. Okay. So we're not going to do the one to China. So I have a feeling that's part of the little mission is like, they're just going to give you a terrible trade deal no matter what. And then we needed to invite, I think, America and the European Union and the Middle East. Okay, America, European Union. Let's do America, the European Union. So we need to level up right to arms and get a higher job happiness. And then we should go ahead and build up yet another embassy then. For the Middle East. Can build it there. That's a terrible spot, but it's been a quick build. It might as well. Middle East, cool. Middle East relation, let's go ahead and praise them.
Presidente, my friend, you catch me on a good day. The burden of my wealth feels light, like a fluffy marshmallow.
I'm so pleased that we are such great friends, such good friends. You have made excellent use of the trade route, and many small children have felt queasy after eating your product. It is character building. To appreciate the good things, one must sometimes feel queasy first. Cool. So now we have a new trade route with the Middle East for 41% bonus. That's really good. Let's go ahead and... No, we don't need to max out the budget. We only need to fulfill 3. So let's do the minimum budget then. Cool. Job happiness should go up very, very soon. The right to arms will level up. And then we can focus on a pharmaceutical company as soon as we have the money for it. Which it looks like we'll have right about now. So let's go ahead and get a pharmaceutical company down. Kind of like the idea of over here. And let's do 2 of these parks like that. Cool.
This paperwork is exquisite, Presidente. All 430 sub-clauses have passed on your first submission. It's unheard of.
Let's see. Canteen sandwich sogginess is within acceptable parameters. Elevator muzak. Irritation levels are low to adequate. Good. Toilet paper softness, grade 3, very good. Presidente, if this paperwork is truthful, your chocolate factory is a worker's paradise, and paperwork never lies. The trade route is yours. Okay, now we can go and turn off mandatory siesta. And we have another trade route to the European Union, 2,500. Perfect. So now we just need either the pharmaceutical company or the right to arms to level up. I have a feeling we won't get right to arms, so we'll just give it some time. Support is tanking for some reason. Our overall happiness is starting to go up again. Liberty should be going up very quickly. Let's build some police stations to help with that as well. Just a handful of them, and we should be sitting pretty. Let's go through and actually demolish up this, that, this, that. Pause it. Build up a police station. Throw in a park here. And then a new house here. And I mean, I reckon we can just max out the budget on all of these. Get electricity on the rest. Is this done yet? It's not. Let's max out the budget on the chocolate factories just to help get us some more housing quality, or not housing quality, but the happiness for... Oh, we can switch this to radio now as well. And we can get this upgrade music all day here. Totally forgot what I was saying. We want to increase the budget on all of our buildings now, just so that people have a higher job quality, a little bit happier. Increases job quality by 10 with scent spray, that's good.
Don't be intimidated by the immense power of my country. You are still absolutely free to make the wrong choice and not help us.
Go ahead and accept that, but we're probably not going to do it. Let's max out the budget here. And now that we have that, activate work mode special chocolate for at least one of our factories. Ooh, just like that, we finished one of the trade routes. Special chocolate adds an additional in stock for pharmaceuticals. Produced chocolate will be enhanced with pharmaceuticals before it is picked up. by Teamsters. Cool. Let's go ahead and do that. Produce 2,000 special chocolate. Okay, that'll just take a bit of time. Let's go into... Well, no, we can leave it. Max out the budget on the power plant. That seems good. Running into sugar issues again. Does no one want to work in our sugar plantations? Is that the issue? No, it's probably... Yeah, we need Teamsters. Let's go ahead and build up just a handful of Teamsters offices around then. We can do 2 here, another one there. Let's go down on over here. I never built any in this area, so let's do that. Can build a road like this. Seems good to me. Quick build these, and then let's actually max out their budget and get second shift for all of these. And as you can see, tourism plus good industry, we're making a lot of money. Like, our money's never going down each month, and then we're just making pure cheddar off of all of our trade routes, which is really good. The right to arms is almost leveled up, so we'll probably do America's first. And we want to max out the budget on these. Let's go ahead and research the police stations. And we can change the work mode to always on duty. Second shift. And this should really help out with crime safety around the island. So let's go ahead and build a couple more police stations. Can build one here. Quick build it. Max out budget, always on duty, second shift. Another chocolate trade route finished. Very, very good. Yeah, now we're starting to rake in just boatloads of money. Let's build yet another police station. This time we'll build it here. And let's throw in a quick park around here. Let's check with happiness. How's everything looking? We need more fun buildings as well. So let's build just a number of fun buildings for everyone then. Let's build a very own casino for these guys. Here, quick build it. Max out the budget. And we can leave this how it is. Let's go ahead and build them a cocktail bar as well. And build them a cabaret somewhere. Can fit that here. Cool. Max out budget. We can get playback equipment. And we'll leave that how it is.
Hey there, Presidente. I've got a proposition.
Cool. Cool, 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 cool. How's the population looking? We have a lot of vacant jobs, which isn't great. Max out the budget there. Pharmaceuticals aren't being produced quite yet, but they should be soon. Very good. Cool, cool. Always on duty, second shift. Good. We need a lot of additional people showing up, and as a matter of fact, let's start building modern apartments, I think. Let's go ahead and research them if we can. No, we can't. But either way, let's start building some of these up. Let's go ahead and demolish this little city block here. And let's go ahead and throw in our first modern apartment. Cool. Let's go ahead and quick build it as well. Lots of people should move in. And solar panel windows. Let's just max out the budget. Cool. Now, I have a feeling that this is going to make the environmentalists quite upset. No, they don't care. They don't care. That's really good for us. This means that we can just kind of build them willy-nilly.
What a day.
Which is really, really nice. So let's go ahead and demolish another little part over here. And build up yet another modern apartment. Quick build that one as well. And max out budget. Perfect. Solar panel windows. And there we go. That should really help out with all of our housing issues. But we're also going to need even more, so let's continue doing that. Let's do that to a bunch of different neighborhoods. Oh, we don't have urban development on. Quick build all those on up. Max out their budgets, solar panel windows. Cool. Very good. Very, very, very good. I wonder what our educated population's looking like. Why is our happiness so low? Healthcare is up. Fun should start going up soon. We need more food on the island is another big thing. The right to arms edict. It's already going up, so we might as well. Producing special chocolate now. That's good. Good sign. We're probably going to level up the right to arms though first. Yeah, it's about to be done. So we are very, very close to finishing this mission
pal,
finally.
You're my
Oh, there we
kind
go.
of world leader. I feel a bond, you know? What do you call it? A rapport. Great minds think alike, buddy.
Your American-styled candy, red, white, and chew is pretty good, pal. Needs more sugar, but I guess that's impossible since it's already 100% carbohydrate. Anyhow, bring it on. Our dental plans are world-beating. Cool. New export.
You act with great conviction, President.
I'll take the 5K. Actually, probably didn't need that. So now we just have a chocolate deal to America. Let's fill that in. And that'll be the third one, and we'll have beat the game. All we need is, I believe, 2,500 chocolate, so 735 already. And yeah, we should be done with the game very, very soon. Pretty cool stuff. Yep, there we are. Continuing to grow. Yeah, we might not finish it on this first rotation of ships, the first ship rotation. But we'll be done with it very, very soon. And our support's going sky high because of all the recent like improvements that we made to the island. Yes, very, very good. Lots of tourists. Look at this building. It's already made us $76,000 in its lifetime. The cabaret, $30,000. The chocolate bar, $22K. Got this restaurant, $23K. So as you can see, tourism definitely helping out quite a bit. And here comes the end of this mission. Very, very cool stuff. Let's see what they have to say.
Tropico chocolate is a sensation, Presidente. Wonkmeister's Dream Factory has been downsized, and its employees are out on the street.
That's some revenge for a disappointing factory tour. But the rules of business are quite clear, and Wonkmeister paid the price. If children ever dream of rivers of chocolate again, Presidente, they'll see marshmallow sharks. They're wafer-thin fins branded Tropico. Cool, so that's another mission done for us.
My memory is uncertain. Did little people dance and sing? Or did we take a boat ride upon a river of confusion? I know for sure that we ran a purveyor of ethically made, high-quality confectionery out of business and substituted cheap candy drenched in corn syrup marketed via a host of dirty tricks for profit. Seas of lemonade? Beaches of gingerbread? Presidente, it was much, much better than that. You have done it, Presidente. Victory is ours. I mean, victory is yours.
Cool.
Peace must be earned through
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was pretty fun putting everything together. Things sort of started to fly up very, very quickly. I always think it's funny that, like, the buildings look high quality, and when you, like, really zoom in, you can see that they're kind of not. But anyways, yeah, it was a lot of fun putting everything together. Really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you want to follow along with the rest of the series, going to be going through completing every single mission, getting every single achievement. It should probably take around a month. So from now till around maybe 30 days, maybe a little bit longer. Just depends. But I really hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to stick around for the rest of the series, then be sure to subscribe. Peace.